Hello everyone, this is Anime Master, and I'm here to showcase Sonic 1 CD Edition. And okay, so the reason why I'm doing this, guys, is basically, well, I had planned to do this anyway, sort of similar to how I did with Sonic Back to the Future. I will be not becoming covering Back to the Future. I will not be doing a video on it because it's literally the same. So yeah, go check out that video. But the reason why I'm doing this is actually because you know it's pretty much at this point when I upload this, it'll be the end of SHC 2016, and I submitted this version. So I will be trying to showcase everything that I've done so far. I'll also be talking about my thoughts on the contest this year as we go through, and I'll also be talking about the streamers and what they've said about my hack and just general things like that. But before we get into it, well, I'm going to get into it, but as we get into it, before I actually talk about that stuff, I want to do a big um, apology to Red Hot Sonic and Mega G Wolf and whoever was in that stream. I honestly don't know who the other people were, so sorry, other people, whoever you are, you know who you are. You're probably not watching this anyway, but basically, well, apart from that, by the way, that ramp is actually a bug. I managed to fix it, but yeah, when I first submitted, right, it was fine. I literally did not touch it at all. But I submitted it. I updated my submission before the final submission, and I thought to myself, well, there's nothing wrong with it because I haven't touched it. I haven't touched the code. Last time I checked it twice, it was fine, it worked correctly. I thought, okay, yeah, so why would I need to try it again? But no, it broke. So don't you just love it when you code something and it works, and then you do something else not related to the code, but it breaks, and you're just thinking, scratching your head, I haven't touched the code, why is it suddenly broken? I don't know, but I fixed it. Will it break again? Probably, and I'll be scratching my head once again. So as you can see, this is Palm Paradise, but yeah, before I actually talk about this, I just want to apologise. Basically, I wouldn't say I had an outburst, but I was a little annoyed in Red Hot Sonic's stream, and it was nothing to do with Red Hot Sonic or Mega G or any of the other people in the stream. It was mainly some people that I will not be mentioning names in the stream who, okay, let me just say, let me just pause this, guys. This hack is a beta. Those of you who know about my hack by now should know that this is a beta. If you've been on my channel, you know I've told you this is still being worked on. This is a work in progress. So no, if you have never heard of this hack, no, I am not quitting this hack. I don't know who thought I was. I think people are getting confused with Sonic Back to the Future. Let me just say something about Sonic Back to the Future, right? Sonic Back to the Future was just a little side proof of concept project, right? It was a side distraction because I got frustrated with Sonic 1 CD. I had an idea. I thought, let's just do this little neat idea. And yeah, I guess if anyone... And then I asked one of my friends, and I said, I wasn't honestly going to release it. It was just a little fun idea. And I said, what do you think? I thought it was a little neat idea. And he was like, whoa, you should release this, man. People would like this. And I'm like, yeah, but like, it's just a little idea that wasn't really meant to be public. So as you can probably, it was just a distraction, really. I was like, I want to hack, but I don't want to hack Sonic 1 CD. Let's just do a little small thing, just for a bit of fun and practice. And I enjoyed getting 8-bit Sonic in there and Advanced Sonic. But then people started to enjoy it, so I thought, oh, I guess I better at least, tidy up Green Hill Zone. So I did. And that was it, because I had no intention of continuing it, because it was just meant to be a little POC. So I do apologize, and I will admit, guys, that I was not expecting people to like it. Ironically, I think people like it more than Sonic 1 CD Edition, and this game here is more technical than that, can I just say? So, well, it's whatever. Some people don't really like CDs, so, and I mean, let's say, the whole advanced and, 8-bit Sonic, I thought was a little neat idea. And then people are like, oh, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. And I'm like, Well, no, it's just a little idea I had. Think of it like Mikey Jester. He's done quite a lot of POCs, little mini hack gimmick ideas, but he's never really gone anywhere with it because he says, no, this is just a little small idea I want to do. Because I think, as he said before, he just does not have time to work on a full game. And so he'd rather just do like little small projects. And that's kind of where I stand, I'm too busy now to the point where I can't, it's hard to work on a full project. Sonic 1 CD Edition is, in a way, my fullest project, and it's hard just working on that. You know what I mean? It's hard just working on that, but I'm still working on it. I'm not gonna stop it. No. Back to the Future was just a little POC. That's all it was. So I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, I was not... Oh, hello. My post doesn't work. It doesn't. Well, that's interesting. What about from the right? Huh. Why is it doing that then? Okay, well, I just found another bug myself. I did not know that. Huh. That's strange. I also want to check something actually as well, because none of the streamers checked this as far as I know. If there is a streamer, because I know some other like small peoples that weren't like on the list of the contest, they were just doing their own thing. I believe there were some other streamers, so I apologize if I didn't watch your stream, because I don't know about everyone, and I didn't watch everyone. I was busy this week, so unfortunately I only got to watch a little bit of Red Hot Sonics throughout the week. Until like Thursday or Friday, and then I got to watch Mega G and Johnny, because I decided to stay up. But what I will say is, if I need to see Spanner's stream and go back and watch that, then someone let me know, because I may or may not go back to it. But he may have something. He may have something that he wants to tell. He might have feedback. He may have other people on the stream saying, okay, I've got some feedback and stuff, or whatever. Does this still work? I think it does. By the way, guys, in case you don't know, this is meant to be essentially the equivalent to the teleporter. It's a switch. I may put the teleporter in here. I don't know. I may do, but I basically just made a little... It was just a little quick idea. I thought, let's make a switch, and it's meant to destroy all enemies, but it doesn't. At least it shouldn't anyway. We'll find out. We'll find out. If all the enemies are gone, then there you go. But no. Okay, I don't think it did. Well, if there's enemies next to it, they do explode. But that's it. So yeah, I haven't quite worked the kinks out. But that should give me a good future instead of, collecting the emeralds. What was I going to say? I just want to apologise for that Red Hot Sonic stream anyway, the one I watched, and I was not having to go at them. I was just annoyed that people seem to think that, I don't know, okay, maybe it was a bad idea to submit this, maybe, but it was my decision. I knew the condition of the hack when I went into it. The reason why I submitted it as it is, right, is because I just wanted to give you guys an idea as to where I'm going with things. But as long as you know, it's say, okay, it's still being developed, it's just a beta, just, that it's probably going to be buggy. I'm pretty certain I wrote in there, if, you may encounter bugs, but if you're not sure, let me know. I can take criticism. What I can't take is when people don't pay attention and don't read. Okay, that might sound a little harsh, but it's like, if there's a question, it may be answered on the page. All we have to do is just go check it out. And I'm not just talking for me, I'm talking for everyone. I want to see if this works. Or what? There's no check. I didn't do a check so that you couldn't do that. Well, that's interesting. Only works on the right. I didn't actually know that. Huh. I'll add that to the bug list. Also, this port of Palm Tree Panic is alright, but I think I'm going to change it at some point. I'm going to try to. Let's say I'm not the best at music. If you guys have watched my music tutorials, you'll know I am not the best at music. I'm not. I try my best, but you know, I'm no Valley Bell. You know what I mean? Just to name some people, I'm not. You know, some people are good at other things. Some people are good at layouts. Some people are like DA Garden's really good at layouts. You know, some people are good at coding, or some people are pretty much good at everything. Mark, you just don't. But you know, oh, that's not as smooth as I expected it to go. But yeah. But yes, someone did this bug actually, which is good because I guess I just need to shift the. Why is my cursor on there? I need to change that. I could have sworn I got that off. Okay, now you shouldn't be able to see it. So, also guys, you get cookies for those of you who got the reference of the the Sonic OVA when I posted the Sega screen. You guys get a cookie. So that was exactly what I was going for. I thought it'd be a neat little idea. So yeah, you never know. I may do something with that. You'll have to wait and see. Yeah. But by the way, guys, these like Sonic CD enemies are coded by scratch by me. Well, apart from the bus bomber, because I didn't really need to change it. But the Mosky, which is this enemy right here, is sort of based on the like the proximity of it is based on the buzz bomber. But I've had to I removed some code and coded the rest of what I needed to do, to make it go down, to make it do that. See, one thing yeah, never mind. I was gonna say something, but never mind. But yeah, just I'm sorry for being annoyed in that stream. I just wish that people would, because I'm not trying to make excuses. No. When I say it's a beta, I'm not saying, oh, that excuses everything. No. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is I threw this in there. I was gonna say that should be working. Anyway, I threw that in there knowing what it is. I just wanted you guys to see what I'm doing so far. So I apologize if you guys you don't know about my hack and was expecting a full Sonic 1 CD experience of Sonic 1. Then I'm sorry. If you read the page, you'll see. I apologize. This was just a hey, you guys get to see where I'm going so far. I won't be doing it next year. And I suppose it added to the not great entries, which I'll get to the entries soon. But I just wanted to confess. So yeah, I apologize to Red Hot Sonic and the rest of the guys, Mega G Wolf, because I wasn't having a go at them. I'm just annoyed when people think that I'm making excuses for it being a beta and being unfinished. No, I knew what I was doing. I'm not stupid. Well, no, that's debatable. I probably am stupid, but I mean, it wasn't I better get it in because oh my god, need to rush. No. This was I just wanted you guys to see what I'm doing, and I wanted your guys' opinions so far. I was like, okay, let's be honest, guys. Apart from the bugs that I know about and the graphical bugs, do you like it so far? What do you think of it so far? That's all it was. So I apologize if you wanted the full game. Next year, I will aim to get the full game in. If I do not, I will not be submitting it at all. So yeah, I already planned that for next year. So I will be aiming to get this done by next year. If I don't, I don't. It won't be in, and I probably won't submit anything. So yeah, I apologize, but that's everyone thinks differently, but that was how I was thinking, and personally, I'm not going to regret my decision because I don't regret it. I'm sorry. So if I've upset anyone or people thinking, oh, why you do this, I apologize. But I'm being honest with you here. I'm being honest with you. This is what I was going for. Oh my god, the spin dash dust isn't in. Do you want to know why? Basically because I have the dust in. I've disabled it because I'm using the location that it's normally used, and I've kind of run out of space, so I'm trying to find space for the dust to go now, if that makes sense. So I figured, well, I could either leave the Sonic CD one in, or because the majority of people were saying, oh, I'd rather you not you know, and I'm like, well, it's not Sonic CD. And basically people were like, okay, well, the reason why we say this is because, oh, well, you know, the newest Sonic CD, you know, one with Tails, has the Sonic 2 Spin Dash. So they were like, it's fine, just do that and it'll be fine. I'm like, well, I see your point, but it's not to the original Sonic CD. And what I decided to do, guys, is that I plan to do like a small little options where it includes, you know, do you want the CD or the two? So you can be really authentic and be like, okay, this is the original, or you can be like, nah, screw it, I don't like it, I'll have the Sonic 2 Spin Dash. But for now, for this contest release, it's just the Sonic 2 Spin Dash with the dust disabled until I find some space. There's always a reason. Not saying, you know, I should have, they should be like blah 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 blah. You know, yeah, you know, I don't have the time. I'm busy. I have a life. I have things to do. This will get done eventually. But yeah, I just want to clarify that. Alright, so I've yabbered on long enough. I'm probably gonna like split this video, or such, because I want to basically go over everything with you guys and show you what's going on so far. As you can see, this is obviously Bad Future Palm Tree Panic. Well, it basically is Palm Paradise. And also, for those of you who are thinking like, oh, it's meant to be Palm Tree Panic. Yeah, I know this. The reason why it's called Palm Paradise is because I'm putting my own take on things. So Palm Paradise is meant to be like Palm Tree Panic, but it isn't. Do you see what I mean? It's like my own. It's like my own CD version, I guess you could say. My own take on it. By the way, for those of you who, because most of the streamers actually went, well, I think they all went down to the bottom, which is where you're supposed to go, to flip a switch. But I bet they're all like, what was it? It's this. If you go up here first, there's a barrier. Can't get through. So there's a little bit of explanation. You go down to the bottom, and you flip the switch. And essentially what I was going to do is I was going to put Metal Sonic here, like waiting on the other side, and he's waving his finger, taunting you to say, yeah, you ain't coming through here. And then when you get the switch, you come up here, and then he's like, ah, crap, and he flies off. Just a little thing like that, but I don't know. I may just, I may not put Metal Sonic there, but yeah, that's all it is. It's just like a little barrier, and I've noticed I may have to shift that laser barrier a little bit. It's a little bit off, a little pixel bit off. Yeah, it's bugging me. I'm gonna have to shift that. But yeah, that's what it was. But you know, in terms of this hack, like I said, I knew what I was doing. There's obviously things like this, which, okay, yeah, this is not good. Don't worry, I'll fix that. I think I already fixed it, but you know what I mean. And also, I haven't, I haven't done the proper reset for the music. But yeah, see, it's very finicky. I know this game's very finicky, so I do apologize for that. And everyone keeps jumping over the tube. I just realised that's solid. Everyone keeps jumping over the tube, which I need to change that so you either can, or I just need to block it off so you don't get stuck, because people keep getting stuck. Because it is an automated tube. If you go down it, that's it. You know, you instantly fall, because that's how it works. It's kind of like the Scrap Brain Zone tube, but not really. That's coded from scratch as well. Here's the switch. Flip it. And now we can go through. So that's what that was. This loop is a little finicky. For some reason you can't get much speed, so I'm not sure about that. I may have to remove this, like, not remove the loop completely, but I may have to remove it from this position. I don't know. I need to work on the angles, I think, because even I think it's a bit finicky. So I do apologize for that. Obviously, you can play, you know, all the levels apart from Scrap Brain Zone and Marble Zone are altered. This is obviously the one that's heavily altered. There's 3 different directions you can go down here, but one of them is wrong, which I think is this one. No, that's the right one. The other one, which shouldn't have a tube at all, you just fall down and it takes you up. But this is like the bottom route, and I think if you go to the left, there's a life. Yeah, there is. What is that? Is that a bus bomber? Not a bus bomber, is that a burrow bot? Wow, I did not know that was there. Okay, that's interesting. Don't know why it's there. Oh, that's meant to go... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so this is a bottom route. Huh. Note to self. Solid walls, because that is a solid wall, by the way. I will double check, but I'm pretty certain it is a solid wall object. If you spin dash it, you go straight through it. I did not know that. Because I see a lot of people are just phasing through things, and I'm thinking, you know, did I really not put a wall there or collision there? But now I'm starting to think that Sonic just phases through, and I don't know why. That's a bit worrying. So this is also a good opportunity for me to properly test this, because I have some time, because this is the weekend, so... But no, that's interesting. Let me go down again. Let me go down again. Whoop. Zoom. Alright. I'm gonna have to save state for a second there. Is this solid? No, it's not. Okay. Alright, fair enough. I could have sworn it was, but never mind. Alright, that's fine. That's my fault. But, I have to make sure of these things, you know. But yeah, obviously this is the bad feature. This is the good feature music so far, which I think I'm probably going to change. Like, change the port. Or at least improve on it. Not too sure. One or the other. But yeah. Now, a lot of people kept getting confused because I guess Sonic's not used to going left, he's used to going right. Everyone goes down here and either get stuck or they're all like, no, I want to go up there. Yeah, it's meant to imply that you don't go this way, but people are just getting confused, so I might have to just change that. Because I think everyone was like, don't I go right? And they keep trying to go right, and I'm like, no, you go left. So, yeah. You go left. I also had like various different ideas for this area, but for now it's just like a... No. What I was going to do is put another switch up here, because you got question mark. And then that unlocks a barrier down at the bottom. So yeah, I also had another idea, but I won't talk about that. And that's also a little... Yeah, okay, I need to fix that, that's fine. See, you know, I do apologise, because a lot of these things are very simple collision, or, you know, this and this and that, so I do apologise. Some I didn't know, like, I honestly didn't know about this rock being not close enough so you could slide through and get stuck. I honestly thought it was fine. So I do apologise for that. That's one bug I didn't actually know about. I am aware of the time bug. I don't know why it does that, but I'm aware of it. Don't worry, I'll look into it. You know, I actually don't know. And obviously the boss is broken and doesn't really do anything at the moment. So again, I'm sorry guys, if you had our expectations for this, thinking, oh my god, is this going to be amazing? Anime Master's finally released. No, that's why you should read the page and be like, okay, if you see bugs, this is a beta demo, whatever you want to call it, but it's not the full version yet. No, I'm sorry. I just, you know, I want people to understand that. I apologize if that's what you were expecting. So yeah, you can just cheese this by spin dashing, and if you don't kill him at the right spot or right part of the area, I suppose you could say, the cutscene for Eggman to take Metal Sonic away, because I think nearly everyone was like, wait, Eggman's coming along, what's going to happen? Nothing. Yeah, because all it is it's just a little cutscene of him taking Metal Sonic away. Basically, he's taking him away to repair him, that's all. That's all it was. It's just him coming along, he uses like a little teleporter, he takes him away, and that's all it was. So I apologise for that, but that was what I was going for, like a little cutscene to where he just kind of, okay, I better repair Metal Sonic, and then... Rah. So that was what I was going for. Here comes Tide Temple. Again, my own take on a Labyrinth Zone. Think of it as like a remix, like a Labyrinth Zone, a cross between Labyrinth Zone and Tidal Tempest. That's what I was going for. That's pretty much what I was going for, in a way, for like Palm Paradise. Was like a compilation of like Green Hill Zone and Palm Paradise. So I'm gonna die, so I'm gonna skip this. But fun fact: if you play trying to think, if you do Labyrinth Zone Act 3, there's a ring, and that takes you to Stardust Speedway. However, if you get a normal, if you get a normal giant ring, I think it just takes you here anyway. Yeah, that's a bug. I know. Also, Mega G-Wolf got stuck. Well, I would say he got stuck. He was a little bit confused on where to go, so that's made me think that I need to change this layout. So yeah, apologies, Mega G-Wolf. Sorry about that. But that's definitely something I need to consider. So that's good. I don't think many people had problems with this, so that's good. But you know, at least I don't really need to change this much. If anything, I know this level's a bit barren, so I'll most likely work on trying to get some of the enemies in, because at the moment I'm just using mainly just Starlight Zones, you know, enemies. So will there be a present and a past? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. At the moment, no intention, but I could die, can't I? Yeah. I thought I can, at least I think I can, so I need to change that. I thought I did, but you know, might have thought I'd done. There is a saying that my dad tends to say, but I won't say it because it involves cursing. So, but yeah, there is a saying about, you know, you might have thought you'd done this, and I still don't know why that's like that. I actually looked into that graphical glitch before, and when I looked at Sonic ED2, there was no chunk or anything, so I was like, what's wrong with this? So I still don't know what's wrong with that. I actually have no idea. It's a weird graphical glitch. Yeah. But unfortunately, if you've played this, Act 3 does not have a boss yet. You just die. There's nothing really else I mean, I could just quickly show you Act 2, because why not? You're not really missing much from Tidal... from Tide Temple. So that's why I haven't really shown that off much. But you know, you can check out the game yourself, or watch any of the other streamers if you like. Because some of them go through it. Not much, but you know, again, that's a work in progress, of course. Everything's a work in progress, guys. Damn it! These are my own placements, so I only have myself to blame, really. That's fine. So yeah, this video is going to be long, so I'm definitely going to split it up. Or maybe edit around it or something. But yeah, this is just kind of like a discussion. Did I do that on purpose? Maybe I did. I even questioned myself. See, it's been a while since I've like had a look at the layout for my Stardust Speedway. So even myself, I'm not sure. But you know, it's as good a time as any to have a look. I think it was up here he kind of got stuck. So again, something I'll look into. I actually can't get enough speed. You know what's missing, which I wanted to get in, which I'm going to try and get in, is the little boosts. That's what's missing from this. The boosts. The boosts from Stardust Speedway. I definitely want to get them in, so stay tuned. I mean, all I really need to do is just port the ones from Sonic 2, so I'm sure that can't be too hard. I've ported stuff from Sonic 2 before. Fun fact, in case I've never told you guys, the first thing I ever ported from Sonic 2 was Sonic, Super Sonic. Yeah, it's Sonic. Oh my god, that's so hard. No, Super Sonic was the first thing, and I think the second thing I ported... Well, okay, no, I lied. The first thing I ported over was Sonic 2 Spin Dash, but that was from a guide. The first thing I ever ported myself, off my own knowledge, was Super Sonic, and the second thing was the options menu. A pretty big jump for me, that from, you know, Super Sonic to the, you know, the options menu. But, and believe me, it wasn't easy. It wasn't. But I got there in the end. I even asked for help on the forums. I didn't get any help, but it doesn't matter because I figured it out anyway, so I guess it kind of worked out. Yeah, I kind of forgot this is a thing, but it was hilarious seeing Mega G-Wolf die from that, so I think he found it funny as well. Alright, so I'm not going to show you Act 3, there's nothing to see there. I think that's it, really. Nothing really else to show you. Well, okay, there's this. You guys may or may not know. Seatopia, which as you can see, I'll put a little sign, under construction. So let me talk to you about this, because I also, obviously, I want to talk about the contest as well. So I'm going to try and hang around for a bit. That's interesting. Alright, that's a bit of issue there. But, so, alright. The whole purpose of Seatopia, as you can probably see, is that this is meant to be essentially like a Sonic world. A fan world where you can do various things. I'm planning to include like characters that you can't play as, but you can speak to. And you can do various things. Like, there's going to be one person where I do plan that if you talk to him, we'll do like a mini game. And if you do the mini game and complete it, or if you do said event and complete it, then you'll get a reward. I won't tell you what it is, but let's just say there may be a secret if you do everything. It's going to be 3 acts, so it'll be different. All of this is drawn by me from scratch. And not to toot my own horn, but this took me a while to do. It is not finished, as you can see. I'm sort of okay with the FG so far, but the background, it took me forever to do it. And fun fact, I did this all in Paint. Yup. And before I do a guide on how to do it in Paint, which, hey, I'd probably include it. But yeah, I did this all in Paint, and it took a while, but I managed to get it in, and I'm pretty chuffed. I did this all by scratch. You got like got these buildings, which you kind of got like the Eggman building there. You got the Sega Saturn building, and this is actually based off of official Sega art. It's an image. You guys get a cookie if you know what image I'm talking about. But I may show you guys at some point what I'm talking about when I complete this. So to be like, I'm basing it off of this. So it's from a wallpaper, actually, an official Sega image. I basically looked at it and I thought, okay, we'll go from there. And the buildings up the top, well, the image has loads of buildings, but honestly, I couldn't. I was like, okay, I'm not going to get all these buildings in. Too much art. So I went for a Route 99 look. As you can see here, these buildings are like Route 99. They're not the same. I drew these all by myself. I just looked at Route 99 from Sonic Advance 3, I think it is. I think it's Sonic Advance 3. No? Or maybe it's just Sonic Advance. I actually can't remember. I didn't play much of Sonic Advance, so I'm sorry. Whichever one it's from. I got the idea from that, and then I drew all these by myself. The reason why it's so pink, again, is it's based off an official image. Some people know about this image because I have shown them, but very few people know about it. So, yeah, you guys, if you're watching, you know who you are, so don't spoil. Don't spoil if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, that Sonic flag there is not animated. I may do that. I'm not particularly happy with the flag at the moment, so I'm trying to work on it. Yeah, I'm not having much luck with it, but I'm gonna try to work on it. But again, I'm taking these ideas from an image and basically making it Genesis, really. But this has never been done in a game ever, so this is all hand drawn by me, all original. So yeah, but it is based off of something, not like 100% the same, but yeah. There's got to be like more buildings, like maybe some buildings for Streets of Rage. It's a tribute to Sega. There's also going to be like some tracks. I'm going to be trying to do a remixed track, which I'm not going to mention, but it's going to be a little tribute to a couple of games and stuff. So hopefully that turns out alright. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, but like I said, this is basically just like a tribute Sega fun world. There's no enemies, there's no planning for enemies. This is just a fun world. You'll get to see various other Sonic characters, you know, his friends and that, like Tails and Knuckles. You'll be able to see them, and they may have a role to play, and stuff. So that's pretty much what it's going to be like, really. It's going to be like just a little fun world, where you can do different things and stuff. And yeah, if you do these events, something will happen. So that's recommended. Obviously not now, but yeah. Also, one last thing before I start talking about the hacks, is you may have seen it, is work in process stereo, which Red Hot Sonic did. If you press A, as it says on the stereo, you can switch musics. And these are normally, I basically threw in tracks that, I mean, you can hear this in the level select, but these are tracks that you probably haven't heard in the game yet. Like you've got the Sonic Boom, which again, this is broken. This is a terrible port I did ages ago. I just kind of bunged it in there. That's just the ending. This is again work in process, the Metal Sonic boss music. This is also a work in process. This is the American version of Planetary Panic. Again, I may put an option if I like do more American tracks. I may put like an option if you want the CD, like the Japanese or the American version. So, and that's the Starlight Zone because why not? Everybody loves Starlight Zone, right? And then it loops. So yeah. Basically, this is going to be called Vector's Boom Box. Yes, so Vector will be standing here. And all you do is you come up to him and you listen, you know, you have a jam with him and you listen through all the songs. I'm not sure if I'll make it so that you have to listen to them all the way to the end, but you have to go through all the songs and then he'll reward you. He'll be like, "Oh, thanks Sonic, you know, that was fun," you know, essentially. There's going to be like probably like a little sign where it says, you know, Vector's Boombox. And you know, he'll be like, "Oh man, that was cool, you know, I had fun jamming out with Sonic. Here you go." He's going to give you a reward. And like I said, if you get all the rewards and go to the end, there may be something special. But for now, it's just death. So yeah. But that's it. Alright, so to talk about this year's contest, because I've been yabbering on for too long. So, okay, this year's contest wasn't too great, unfortunately. If I had to highlight, I would say Sonic Scorch Quest by Painto. I liked his version. I think it's called Band Edition last time. That was cool. I actually really liked it. I liked the mini bosses. They were it's a good idea. Good take on, you know, recreating the little enemies like the, you know, the bus bombers, the you know, the damn it, the crab meats and like the neutron boss and things like that. So I might as well show you guys Tidal Tempest Act 2. I mean, yeah, Tide Temple, sorry. But yeah. You know, I really liked that. Overall, I thought it was really good. A close one as well was Sonic Virtual Adventure. I really liked that, but I wasn't a big fan. What put me off was that you don't have an option. Collect these MacGuffins, basically. Basically, you had to collect I think like pieces of the emerald, if I remember correctly. But if you didn't, it would loop. That ruined it for me. I like exploration, but I feel like exploration should be a choice. Like with Sonic CD, if you don't go for the emeralds or you don't look for Metal Sonic or the teleporter, you don't get a good future. But you could still play the game. You could still carry on. It just means like, oh no, you know, everything's all dark and gloomy instead of bright and cheery, I guess, and colourful, you know. So if anything, to recommend, you know, to give my suggestion, because I probably won't do a video on the games. Maybe I will if people want me to, but make that an option. Then I think it would go higher up on the list. But Sonic Scorch Quest is my highest on the list, me personally. Obviously, at this point, the results, if I upload this on the Saturday, the results haven't come yet. So obviously, I don't know what it's going to be like. But I think Sonic Scorch Quest is probably the best entry, at least Genesis-wise. I've had a look at the 3D games, and again, they're nothing special. They're nothing too spectacular. They're just kind of like texture things or character swaps, and it's like, yeah, it's alright, but nothing special. So yeah, that's my opinion. Everything else has just been joke hacks, and unfortunately, you know, I don't mind jokes, but it's like everything else is pretty much jokes, and it's like, come on, and they're like one levels. It's like, Vada Pega's hack was good. I like that actually. I'd actually put it up higher if he did more with that first level, with Pantoufla, because that art looked really good. I think it was better than what I could do anyway. And I would have loved to see more of that. That'd be great. Like if he made that actual thing rather than just kind of making it a joke. If he wants to keep those funny characters in, he can. But that level, I really like that. I hope he does more of that. And make it less of a joke and more into a thing. Because I'd play it. I really would. So yeah, well done, Vardapega. I think you did well there. Just want to see more. I want to see more. I hope it goes into that direction rather than let's just make it a joke hacker game. Because Vardapega, if you guys don't know, is known for a bit of a trolley. You know, he's done like that Sonic the Hedgehog boom, and that was wow. I told him not to do that as well, and he did it. Damn it, Vardapega. Why? Why you do this? Told him not to do it. I said no. Don't you dare. He still did it. Vardapega listens to no one. He answers to no one. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have much to say. All I can say is, guys, if you're just going to put like a character swap or something, it's probably best not to submit it, in my opinion. You know, you could argue, oh, but mine's a work in progress, but this game's still playable. It's got art changes, got level changes, got music changes. I think this is enough that can be submitted, but you know, you can argue that maybe it isn't. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, essentially what I'm saying is that simple changes is, I think it's fair to say, like the streamers weren't particularly happy. More the SSRG community were unhappy, weren't particularly happy. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed personally. Oh right, I forgot this loop's you know, so yeah, I don't know. I wasn't very happy this year with what was going on. And I suppose I kind of felt like if I had got it finished, like Sonic 1 CD Edition, I may have had a shot for getting some of the trophies. But I hope I don't win any trophy this year. Not even the most improved hack from last year. I hope I don't win it because I feel like I don't deserve to win any trophies at all. At all. That's me personally. You might think I'm being hard on myself. You may agree with me. In its current condition, no, I don't think I should deserve to win anything. So I'm glad when I was looking at the community trophies that there's like I went on the list at all. None of the hacks. I was at first, and Sonic went Back to the Future, and let me tell you something about that. Let me play the game actually because I want to explain something about this. Where is it? I want to explain something about this, guys, because I think people are a little bit confused about this. I need to clear something up. Trying to think. Which one is it? Trying to think on my most recent, the recent one I had. I actually don't. This one, I guess. Probably. Yeah. Right, so this game, right, what you have to realize, guys, is that it's the idea I've always thought was cool, and it's nice to see that people agree with me. But one thing I will let you guys know is that all this really is, like, it's a simple idea. This isn't legit. We are not playing the Master System Sonic. I mean, we are, but we're not. This is still the same physics. This is still the same physics. This is literally just a sprite swap. And the art has literally just been replaced. I literally do a check to check, oh, are you hitting the pass monitor? Alright then, load the 8-bit Sonic sprite. Load the 8-bit art. Load the 8-bit music. Load the 8-bit enemies. Everything. And that's all that is, guys. That's all that is. So I apologize. Like, I think people tend to think that this is really technical. It's not. It is not. I mean, sure, yeah, if I somehow manage to replicate maybe the physics and make it a little bit more technical in that sort of sense, and do the same for Sonic Advance and make it seem like you are really going into Sonic Advance, then yeah, sure. But that's not what that is. So I just want to clarify with you guys that that's not what that is. Alright? Just so that you guys know. So please, please, please don't vote. on the technical hack. If you're still voting, if you can still vote at this point, please don't, guys, because it's not technical. It really isn't. It really isn't. Alright? Please, please don't. I mean, if you do, you do, but I don't deserve it. I really don't. So please don't do that, guys. Alright? Please. Don't do it. There's the emerald, but yeah, please. Oops. Yeah, I left that in because it's literally it's just the original Sonic 1, but maybe I'll take it out. Maybe. That's assuming I'll actually work on this again. But yeah. So just to let you guys know, please don't do that. But yeah, so okay, I guess the last thing to talk about really is just what people have been saying about my hack and stuff. It seems like the majority of people like Back to the Future more than Sonic 1 CD, and oh, I was too slow. I bet kill myself. So I actually just want to show you something off. I actually want to show you something off, which you guys may already know about anyway, but you have to get to the goal under a minute. Yeah, so most people seem to like Back to the Future more, which it kind of saddens me, honestly, because the game that I had no intention of going anywhere further with gets more love and attention, well, you know, more interest than the game I've spent so many years working on. But I guess people just don't like Sonic CD, so unfortunately that's just how it is. That's just how it is. And that game is much more technical than this, so if you're going to vote for anything, vote for that one. But I wouldn't vote for that one either, in all honesty. But yeah, so some people have been like, okay, this is a trash hack. I'm talking about Sonic 1 CD Edition, and a little harsh, I think. I guess because people were expecting this to be, God, I'm too slow. Am I gonna make it? Damn it! I've done this before. It's not that hard. But I think that's a little harsh. It would be nice if people actually gave me some constructive criticism rather than saying this is trash. They see a bug and they're like, this is trash. You know, I want to know from you guys. I want to know from you guys in the comment section, actually. Be honest. What do you think of Sonic 1 CD Edition so far? Do you like where it's going? Do you care at all? And which one would you prefer? Back to the Future or Sonic 1 CD? I feel like I already know your answer, but let me know in the comment section below. And I may do a vote on whether I should continue this hack. This one. I have a feeling I know what the answer is going to be, but okay, I need to kill myself. How do I need to kill myself. I will do this, goddammit. It's like nothing super special, just I wanted to show you the different things you can do with the signpost. Can I drop? No, I can't. Oh, right, okay. Let me just kill myself. There we go. Da, 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 da. Anyway, so yeah, I want to know you guys' thoughts. I know that Sonic 1 CD currently is a buggy mess, but do you like where it's going? Do you not? You know, do you have your own suggestions and opinions? Note, suggestions and opinions, not you should do this, it's a must. No. You know, opinions are opinions, alright? If you're reporting a bug, that's a different thing. But if you're reporting something that could be a feature, I'm just going to say, it's not a bug, it's a feature. I'm sure most of you guys will know that from the Spike bug / feature, I don't know. But yeah, in Sonic 1. You know, I really like Sonic CD. I do, as you could probably tell. I actually enjoy the like the exploration and stuff, and just I really enjoy Metal Sonic as an enemy as well. Alright, so if you do this in under a minute, you get an exclamation mark, and normally this would take you to a special stage, but this just gives you a continue. But just to let you know, guys, if I ever do work on this, I will try to incorporate the bonus stage from Sonic 1 Master System. This is if I do, but I'm not sure. I may possibly have to ask someone for help because I know someone's already done it. Whether he'll actually help me or give me suggestions or tips or anything, because I'm actually not sure how I'm going to do that. For the most part, it's just importing the art and the springs, but that's not the problem. There's like these long twirly things, Twizzler thingies, which basically act like springs. But I don't know how to get something that big in there as a spring. Not a spring, sorry, as a pinball. I'm not sure how that's going to work. So yeah, I may need some help from that, or I may not do it. Again, this is just speculation. I don't have any plans to do it at the moment. But if things go where I think it's going to go, and people want me to play the hack, then that's what I'll do. That's exactly what I'll do. Well, play the hack, sorry, redo the hack. That's one of the things I'd like to do. However, don't ask me to do the Sonic Advance special stage because no way. No. Mike Jester might be able to do it. I wouldn't put it past him, but not me, guys. Not me. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm not that technically minded. I'm just not. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, really, I mean, I've been working on Sonic 1 CD Edition for a long time. A lot of people have been saying, okay, they like the idea, they like the concept of it. Some people have been saying, oh, maybe the art could be changed a little bit. Again, it's opinions rather than you should do this because blah blah blah. It's a bug. No, it's more like it's opinions, which is fine. That doesn't mean I won't consider it. It just means, okay, someone's been like, could you do this? And I'm like, all right, I'll think about that. That's fine. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify opinions, not bugs. If it's a bug, fair enough and stuff. But what am I trying to do? I actually don't know. Alright, I'm trying to go to the upper path. I probably already showed this off, but there we go. This the upper path? Yeah, it is. But yeah. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I just want to know what your if you could do me a big favor, be honest, right? Do you like it? Do you like it so far? Do you think it has potential? Are you looking forward to it? Or do you just not care? And this is more Sonic 1 CD, not Sonic 1 8-bit, because I pretty much know most of you seem to really like that, which that's cool. It's a shame that it happened to be that and not the one I spent I don't know how many years on. But that's the story of my life, honestly. But no, that's fine. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna leave it there. I think I've rabbled on long enough. Thank you for listening. I'd like to give a big thanks to the streamers, sorry, that played the hack. And yeah, just again, like I say, it's a bug, guys. Not bug, sorry, it's a beta. Well, there's bugs. It's a beta. A work in progress. It's not an excuse. It's just this is what I was going. I knew this when going in. I apologize. I will not be doing it next year. And I hope next year we'll have some better hacks as well. I really do. I hope next year will be a better year. I know they've been possibly talking about stopping certain types of hacks coming in. Don't know how they're going to go about doing that. Not sure how people are going to react to that if that becomes a thing. But I can see why. I can understand them being a bit annoyed and possibly a bit upset about this year because it wasn't that great. If I'm honest. I mean, the streamers tend to make it entertaining, but it's like, I'm sure they wish they had better entries this year, and I do too. And I guess I apologize because I kind of added to that, honestly. Yeah, so I'm really sorry. Sorry, guys. I will not be doing that next year, and let's hope that things will be better next year as well. Alright, I'll appreciate you watching me. Damn, this has been a long video, or long videos in this case, but yeah, can't tell you when I'm going to be doing another tutorial. I will be doing them at some point, just, I'm busy, guys, I'm busy. I'll get to it at some point. You know me, I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, so, yeah, nothing else to say. I've been Anime Master. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.